Hello there everyone, welcome to Liverpool. Once again, today we're flying the Bonanza on our way to Caernarfon in North Wales. You can see the routes programmed in. So I'm going to push the throttles and we're going to get out of here. Probably deal with that. And where's my parking brake gone? There it is, off. Whoa, bit of torque steerage there. So just countering that slightly. Master caution is acknowledged. I'm going to deal with it once I get airborne. 60 knots. Gear up. So you can see we're taking off out of Liverpool. Last time we turned around and we flew that way. This time I'm going to continue over the coast of North Wales. Pitching for about 12 degrees climb out. It's a really nice sort of steady climb. Let's just quickly auto complete that. Climbing through 400 feet. My gears up, confirm. I'm going to look in now and deal with that's on, that's on, that's on, that's good. Landing lights can come off now that we're clear of the airfield. There we go. And there we go. Take flaps up now. And I'm just going to fly it to follow the coast. So behind us, that's obviously Liverpool Airport there, with the LATAM A320 because we're not putting enough liveries in to only get EasyJet ones, because EasyJet pretty much operates everything here. Whoa, okay. Please shut up.
Liverpool Tower Beechcraft Golf. Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha. Continue for west departure.
I am going to actually... Come on, aeroplane. Please behave yourself. So I am going to just scissor around a bit here. Shut up, work tablet. I'm not. It's a Saturday afternoon. I'm not working today. So I'm just turning around, pretty much back towards the airfield, but down on our left there, that is the old airfield here at Liverpool. So you can see the old terminal. I think it's a hotel now. They've got an aircraft museum out back, which is kind of cool. That's obviously an old hangar. H&M, Boots. Yeah, everything your airport needs, really. So I'm going to push the nose down. I'm going to trim forward slightly. I'm going to trim from 0.3, there we go. And I'm just going to put my throttle back. And there we go. And then I can just sort of trim out. About a degree of trim I find tends to work quite nicely. There you go. Liverpool City over there, which we're going to go and have a look at next. I am actually going to put the power up a bit. Because I think it's 20 is the maximum manifold you can use whilst cruising. Which is good, I guess. We've got Liverpool Cathedral there. Obviously the football stadium. I am going to go to an external camera, so prepare your ear holes. You can see, based off my registration, what aircraft I was going to fly this in previously. Okie doke. Bye.
Tower Beechcraft Golf. Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha frequency change.
So you can see on the left that's Birkenhead. This is Liverpool City itself. We're just going to fly along the riverfront and have a look at the landmarks in Liverpool. That's cool. I wonder what that is. That must be okay, I know that's definitely a cathedral. That must be like the City Hall or something. Got a cruise ship in. Got a ferry over there. You've got the Liver building there. I am just going to do that's actually quite a nice screenshot. I need to get really low. Let's do it. This is what thumbnails are made of. Woo! Do 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 do. That's probably not even going to stand out too well, is it? Oh well. There we go, power on. Flight assistant. AI does that. You know what? I'm trying to leave.
Approach Beechcraft Golf. Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha is type Beechcraft, C36, 8 miles northwest of Liverpool, 1,300 feet. Request, flight following. Beechcraft Golf, Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha, Liverpool approach. Clock 0043. Lazy 636 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 1,500 feet Beechcraft, C36. Report them in
Tally. On my scope.
Clock 0043 Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha.
I do not see them. They're about level with us.
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha radar contact 7 miles
Right.
south of Echo Gulf, India, Charlie 1,400 feet.
Holy shit.
UNH3, 0.36. Roger Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha.
Can't see him, but that was a bit scary. Right, I'm going to climb up a bit. Wait, that was an A3.
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at 4,400 feet generic.
They're in the cloud.
Easy 636 descent and maintain 2,500 feet. Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha, have the traffic.
I don't. 9 o'clock is off our right wing at 4,400. It's up in the clouds.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet, easy 636.
I'm going to go back up to 1,200 feet now. Set up power to about that.
6010 miles west of Liverpool. Contact Liverpool Tower on 126.355 when inbound on the approach.
So what I'm going to do is AP on. Flight director on. I'm going to set my heading bug.
Tower on 126.355, easy 636.
Basically, I'm just going to use the aircraft to let the aircraft fly itself for this part of the flight because it just means we can look out the window and enjoy the flight.
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 3,300 feet generic. Report them in sight.
2,500 feet on this heading.
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha, have
Put
the
heading
traffic.
selecting. And then we'll just pull power off a little. So I say 2021 is probably a nice manifold pressure to have on the cruise. Aircraft's nice and clean. That's what the interior looks like. Because I'm an owl, I'll do a full 360. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Oh, well, actually, a good start of the week. I just realised this goes live on a Monday. Lol. Fun fact: it's also being recorded the same day I recorded the the flight to Milford Sound. And the weather gets a bit marginal ahead. I know that much. So yeah, 'tis the time of year to do VFR, right? Can put VS in to get us up, and then how do I set my VS for this aircraft? Nope. No idea actually. It's fine. We'll just say alt hold for now. I'll hold off. I'll hold on. Fine, we'll hold 2,000 feet. It's fine. So we're leaving the British coast behind us, or the English coast. I'm eating a bueno whilst I'm flying. Because why wouldn't I? I'm approaching the coast of North Wales at a respectable pace. I'll show you on Bonanza actually where we are and where we're going. So you can see, that's the flight I did last time before I realised I'd broken something. So we're going to fly along the coast here, through here, have a look at Colwyn Castle, Penmae Mar, fly along there, straight down the Menai Strait, have a look at the Menai Bridge, Caernarfon Castle's in this area. That's apparently, as far as I'm aware, the Prince of Wales' sort of summer home. official residence, sorry. And then we're going to drop into Caernarfon Airfield. All these runways are pretty short, so I'm going to take 0826. And then park up. And I'm just going to take my heading bug, which is that one there. Okay, that's maybe a bit extreme. Maybe about that. So, yeah. Really nice view today we've got flying. Sorry, I've just, things to talk about. Don't know. Yeah. That's not good, is it, when you run out of things to talk about? Although I'm managing to talk about, but I've not got anything to talk about. So, one of the things that's been going on with me, because lol, obviously you guys know I started working on the railways, which is kind of cool. And I was in my training, and the end of the second week, I'm not laughing at that, I'm just, you know, how unlucky I am, so I'm laughing at the moment. Now, let's go, just recycle that. And today, well not today, but this week just gone, so I'm actually halfway through the isolation period already, which is kind of nice, I guess. One of my housemates caught COVID, so I'm sort of in self-isolation, but I'm sort of in light self-isolation because, you know, as much as, yes, I share a house with them, we don't share any facilities, I don't cook in the house, you know. The most I'll do, that, you know, exposing food, is take a frozen pizza on a tray into the kitchen, put it in the oven, you know. So, yeah. That's been my sort of week, basically, sort of light self-isolation, you know, because I am going out occasionally, but I'm not at work. You know, I'm just going out for walks and for sort of necessary outings. You know, but at the same time, like, the only thing, you know, we share is technically a bathroom, but they're on the 3rd floor, I'm on the ground floor of my house. So, you know, there's very little contact there at all. You know, apart from basically sharing an entrance, which is a bit like, you know, being in the same apartment block as someone with COVID. And I'd not imagine, you know, that the expectation would be for it to self-isolate at that point. So we are hand-veiling the coast quite close to here. I think that's the train line though. Yeah, it is, I can see it. So this is Prestatyn, I think we're coming up on, is it? Let's check. Oh no, we've gone past Prestatyn, this is Krill. One of my friends Danielle lives here. That area there is quite cool. Because she does a lot of photography, so yeah. I'm just used to seeing her photographs of it, basically. We're following the train line now. You can see, is that all? They're all caravans, aren't they? Yeah, that's crazy. That is one massive caravan site. See their houses, but that's all caravans. Crazy. So what we'll do is we're just going to hand rail the coast around, basically. You can see that little gap there. That's probably have to be right in nose. So we'll go inside and change our autopilot up for it. If I do this to give us a better view of the nose. Now I know the whole point of VFR is, you know, 270 due west. About that, yeah. That's basically the, but yeah, sorry, I know the whole point of VFR is that you're not using your autopilot, but we're not really using it for anything other than just, you know, giving us the ability to enjoy the view. And also you can see the weather's starting to come in on us, which is quite cool. Hopefully it won't be quite as sketchy as it was in Milford Sound. I keep calling it Milford Haven, sorry guys, it's just, that's going to be a thing now. There we go, that's done. that's cool. So you've got your best glide speed, V rotate. Yeah, so cool. Cool, I like that. We've got a little mine there, and the coastline. The North Wales coast is really scenic. You can see as well in the fog there, that is, well, that beach line there, that's Glendona. So that is, you know, that's a sort of seaside resort town, really, sort of thing, sort of dealio. Now, let's look around. That's Conwy Castle, so we'll go 5 degrees left again. Right, 265, yeah. And just, we want to put it down the left wing so we can enjoy it as we go past. I'm probably going to do an orbit over it. Conwy Castle, to me, is a little bit like a scene from Thomas the Tank Engine. Because you've got this boxed bridge that basically goes through the side of the castle, which, you know, in the majority of situations now, that would be massively forbidden. You know, you couldn't go near a protected structure like that. But, you know, they basically went through the side of it in a tunnel, and it looks super cool. It basically feels like, so it's one of the places, I want to visit this area because, you know, there's a lot of Victoriana sort of stuff I could do in Glendona, but I also just want to go on a train along the route here because I'm a massive train fan, for those of you who don't know. Yeah. So, and yeah, so just this is one of the places I want to visit. It'll have to be next year now, 'cause it's you know it's the middle of October, so that's really not going out weather. That's staying in and playing computer games weather. Which is why I'm getting massively ahead of my YouTube stuff. It's just so fun thing about Glendona. This area here is known as Glendona Junction. What's funny about that, I hear you ask? Well, the way the train line works out here is you'll see. Let's see if I can figure it out. Beyond it's just behind the nose there. So I'm just gonna go. Scoop. Yeah, you can see the line diverges here. This down here is the line of Glendona. That's the North Wales main line, and that's Glendona Junction Station. Well, my understanding is this whole area is named for effectively that station area. This Conwy Castle, you can see. Sorry, looking really cool actually. This in the base game is nothing like this. But you see, it basically goes sharp. Actually, doesn't go quite through it as much as I remember it does. It just goes straight down the side there, which is still pretty cool. So a steep climb away, let the nose drop. You're not supposed to probably move this thing anywhere near this much, but yeah. Anyway, that's Conwy Castle down there, which is quite cool. Again, this feels really atmospheric. This sort of scatter effect is really nice. There you go, and you've got some boats there. I'm not sure where they're going. Up that way is Festiniog. And that sort of thing. So I'm going to continue on course. I'm going to follow the coast. You can see the train line. The train line's a good mark because the next place we're going is effectively is the Menai Bridge, which is a railway bridge. So, you know, it's not the most direct route, but look at that. That is insanely good. Imagine if all flights, imagine if DCS could be like this. Actually, this game in VR would be amazing. I'm very tempted to get a VR headset, but I'd need a better PC to do that. Yeah, so going through a tunnel here on the train and the road. Part of it goes through a tunnel, part of it goes around the outside. This is so nice. I definitely would try this out in VR one day. One of the landmarks to look out for is Pen May Mar. Yeah, Pen May Mar. Pen May Mar. No, yeah. So there's a road flyover, there's an aggregate siding in this area, and basically there's a big mine up in the hills at Hanson's, and you can see it comes down here to a railhead where it's loaded onto a train and taken away. I was doing research, yeah, it'll probably be that there. No, maybe not. It's in this area somewhere, basically. It's just quite cool to me. That's Penmaen Mile Station, so it is that area there. But you can see it's actually a really big mine. Let's steer away from the coast. These control deflections are because... Yeah. We're going to reach up to Valley now. Which is an RAF base.
125.225 for Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha.
Got a nice... To be honest, this is done really nicely, I think.
1,600 feet. Beechcraft Golf, Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha Valley approach QNH 30.36. Continue as planned. Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
So they're swinging us to Manchester Centre, which will be London.
118.775
Be London Centre, really, but yeah.
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha. Manchester Center, Beechcraft Golf, Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha, 1,300 feet.
Yeah, you can see we're going to fly straight towards Menai Bridge now.
Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha, Manchester Center, QNH 30.36.
I'm going to cut part of the coast off to get there, but
Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha,
this
contact
weather.
Valley approach on
This is getting bad.
125.225.
Again.
Good day.
125.225, Beechcraft Bravo, Mike Alpha. Valley approach Beechcraft Golf, Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha, 1,100 feet. Beechcraft Golf, Tango Bravo, Mike Alpha Valley approach QNH 30.36. Continue as planned.
If I wasn't trying to be remotely realistic here, I would have a lot of fun with, with these valleys. Like that valley there looks so narrow, but taking something like a helicopter of that at low level would be supremely good fun. Yeah, so at 600, 700 feet, which is visibility, that's about 2-3 mile vase, which is not good for the kind of VFR we want to do, but perfectly acceptable. .5 degrees, nose up bubble, and we'll just stick at 800-900 feet. Menai Bridge on our right, so I'm actually going to just steer straight towards that now. There's no range for that. There it is, so it's 12 o'clock. Again, so the Menai Bridge is another sort of Thomas the Tank Engine-y sort of thing for me, because it's a double-decker bridge. Cars go on the top, trains go on the bottom, and it feels very. It's built in the Gothic style, which is obviously it's different, I guess. Very low over Banger, which is what this is. The original Banger. There we go. So this is one of the bridges. So I think this is the one. Basically, there's two really nice bridges down here. Unfortunately, the weather's really bad. So even at this sort of range and height, you can barely see them. Shit. Hello, traffic. What's a 777 doing at low level? 500. So that is a car bridge. Oh god.
500.
So yeah, and this is the double-decker bridge. So you can see cars go on the top deck, and the trains sort of swoop in from the side there, and they go on the bottom. Alright. Pitching around and up. fly down the river. Again, rivers are good things to fly over. Very difficult to crash into things when you're at 500 feet above a river. Unless there's bridges. But you're generally aware of those. And you know, even the tall bridges are maybe 100-200 feet tall. I'm going to pull back a power a bit. But we're just going to fly along the river. This altitude's, I say, you know, the airfield at Caernarfon is right by this bit of water. So it's not a bad thing to hold handrail correction. Handrail. I can't English today. Do I have a radar on this? Because it keeps going 500 feet out, but I've never noticed a radar. 500 feet. Yeah, you can see, I mean, there's literally, like, we're at the same height as some of the buildings there, but we are technically legal. Okay, I'm going to pop up a bit. I'm going to go up to 600. Test the vis up there. Yeah, that'll do, 570. So a little bit of back trim, really. Maybe 1 or 2%. So, Caernarfon Castle should be around here somewhere. Let's just have a quick little... Yeah, Caernarfon is the next village on the nose, so we should see a castle in there. Have a look at. .1 is what I want. Come on. So yeah, Caernarfon should be in this area. Again, with how marginal the viz is, we'll just chop power and go straight in. Bit of excitement, eh? Right. Alright, I'm gonna sit back in my chair. I am. I don't know why I'm doing a Welsh accent. Well, I know I'm doing a Welsh accent, but it's no good, is it? 1.1 degrees. Oh, hello. What's that? There you go, Caernarfon Castle. Told you I could find it. That's quite cool. Alright. We are very low. Caernarfon Castle. Boom.
500.
If this was America, would have been shot with a manpad by now, or an ASAMS. Woo! And it's starting to rain. Hey, it's a typical summer's day in North Wales. Wacka wacka. Those two wind turbines on the nose. They're actually on the airfield at Caernarfon. So I'm just going to put... Well, they're basically to the left of the runway, so I'm going to put them slightly to the left of my nose. So... That's my... There you go. Visual on the Vassies. So really, I want about that. I want gear down. Flat full. Power on. Holding this present speed. There we go. Good height. So we'll descend at about 200-300 feet per minute. There we go. That's right. About our current descent rate. So the way you calculate descent rate is 400 feet per minute. So if we were 80 knots, it's 80 basically divided by 2 with a 0 on the end. So 40, 400. I'm a bit high now, which is fine. You can see the runway in sight. Not a really long runway here, but you can get quite a surprisingly large aircraft into it. Straight over the top of a caravan site. This is now where the Coast Guard helicopter is based after they retired the RF Sea King.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic Beechcraft Golf. Tango Bravo Mike Alpha 1 miles east 100 feet inbound to land runway 20.
There you go, that's it on the nose there. That's the search and rescue helicopter base for Bristow with their S-92s. I'm going to put it in front of this hangar here with the brake on. You've also got what looks like the North Wales Air Ambulance, which is GWASC, I think it was. I'm going to park over here by the little picnic area. I really can't taxi this thing, can I? There we go, folks. Welcome to North Wales. So, parking brake, set. I'm going to throttle up, feather the prop, mixture off, mags to off, heater heat off. I'm just going to pat everything else off before I get the lights, or before I get the avionics, sorry. There you go, and that's the flight over. So, 29 minutes, one takeoff, one landing, not bad. I'm going to continue just because it's always nice to get that off. Where's my door handle? Oh, it's on your side, isn't it? It doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the external camera. So, guys, thank you for watching today. Ooh, you're another. That's just the one of the guys driving about. Yeah, that was a really fun little flight, actually. Let's have a look at the little path. So you can see, this is the route we took to complete the flight. So, I'm going to look at this flight specifically. I'm going to just keep this one up. There we go. So you can see, we took a very roundabout route to get here. But, you can see we did a circuit there, circuit around Conwy, Penmae Mar, Menai Bridge, that place with a really long place name, Caernarfon Castle, and down here, landing at 175 feet per minute, 0.96 G, not bad at all. Yeah, so it's just a bit of a little trip there, but hopefully you guys did enjoy the flight. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, folks, bye for now. Oop. I said bye. Go away. Go. Go, 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 go.